Not everything on this list you need to buy. You don't need to go and spend $300 at the grocery store, but I am giving you a list and you can kind of pick and choose, or you can get all of it. And another thing to note, just because it is not on this list doesn't mean that you cannot have it. I can't possibly list all the things you can have on keto because keto is amazing and gives you a ton of variety and a ton of abundance when it comes down to things you can eat. Let's go ahead, let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time, but please first do hit that red subscribe button and then hit that little bell icon to turn on notifications. I'm gonna try to keep the science to somewhat of a minimum, but I still have to be on brand and give you a little bit of science. So let's go ahead and start with the veggies that I think you should get. Broccoli, preferably baby broccoli, okay? It's going to be a little bit lower carb content, but also is going to be high in anti-estrogen properties, so it's gonna help you fight water retention. And then cauliflower, in the same boat. It is also a cruciferous vegetable. Cauliflower is also in the clean 25, which means you don't need to get it organic because it's already pretty clean and doesn't have a whole lot in the way of pesticides, but cauliflower rice, mashed cauliflower, all that stuff, so get cauliflower. Spinach, preferably baby spinach. Again, lower carbohydrate content, higher nutrient density. Okay, baby kale. Do not get regular kale unless you really like it. Baby kale gives you all the nutritional benefit plus a little bit more, and it's easy to break down, mechanically digest because it's not super stocky and rigid. It's very soft. Avocado, 100% do not skip the avocado unless you hate it. Avocado is one of the most powerful things on keto. It's not just good for guacamole. It has a genetic potential inside your body. It activates something known as PPAR, which upregulates how much body heat your body generates, therefore allowing you to burn more fat. Powerful stuff. Artichokes. We need prebiotic fiber from artichokes because that prebiotic fiber is going to grow the good bacteria. When you first start keto and you're a beginner, you're balancing your gut bacteria and you have a big influx of good bacteria that's coming in from all the healthy fats. So what happens is if you have artichokes, you get the prebiotic fiber that's going to act as sort of a fire, a fertilizer on that good bacteria. So if you like artichokes, go for it. If you don't, a good alternative is asparagus. You get very similar prebiotic fiber content, just a slightly different form, or you can have both. I put asparagus in everything. Another thing, you don't necessarily have to get organic. It's in the clean 25, so you don't need to get it organic. However, it's good whenever possible. I put it in eggs, I put it in everything. Berries, you can have a small amount of berries. Raspberries, blackberries, blueberries.
Monosodium glutamate, more cornstarch, artificial flavorings, and colorings. Your favorite Krispy Kreme, wheat flour, iron, again, that iron. It's gonna sit in your stomach like a lead balloon. Soybean oil, sugar, gluten, salt, chemicals, dextrose, it's a synthetic sugar, artificial flavoring, artificial coloring. It's the same ingredients. This is sugar water, okay? Incredible sugar water. Powerade, got Gatorade, but you know what? They're going low sugar because they know people don't like sugar. That's the trend. But I'm just like amazed. Do people actually buy this product? Look how much volume they have. Dextrose, sugar and dextrose, 2 sugars, so it's all sugar, citric acid, natural flavor, salt, potassium phosphate. This is their electrolyte blend. This is liquid sugar. Of course, you got the juice over there. And then of course we have our favorite soda over here. But everything is tending to go sugar-free eventually, I'm sure. Okay, so we're gonna try some low-fat yogurt, but of course 15 grams of sugar per cup. 15 grams. All right, so we got the ice creams here, 16 grams of sugar. Now, when you add that much fat with that much sugar, not a good combination. You get something called AGE, advanced glycated proteins, or end products, which clog up the body. Halo top, 7 grams of sugar. Still 7 grams of sugar too much. Mayonnaise, soybean oil. So I want to try to find something without the GMO soybean oil. So let's try olive oil mayo, and it has canola oil and then some additional soybean oil. So they add the canola oil, which is also GMO. We don't want that. Organic mayonnaise, well, at least that'll be non-GMO. But they have the soy oil again. I just don't want any soy oil. This is awesome. I found something I can eat because I know this is good. Avocado oil, egg yolks, water, distilled vinegar. It does have organic cane sugar though, that's the problem. Well, it says 0, so it must be just like a little tiny bit. So this might be okay. Here's a good one too. We'll check that out. Canola. Wow. And over here, Bragg's. I already know this is good right here. You can try that. And then there's one right here, Stonewall Olive Oil Balsamic Vinaigrette. This is one that I would recommend. Everything else is like corn syrup, corn oil, or soy oil. Man, look at this. Look at all these carbohydrates. Massive amounts of sugar. I'm being sarcastic. This is something you can eat. Okay, salad, cucumbers. Okay, so now let's look at the peanut butters, right? Here's a natural peanut butter. The main thing I look at is, do they have peanuts and salt? Yes, this is good. Jiffy with honey, we know that's gonna have sweet in it. Here's one with peanuts, sugar, and palm oil, okay? Skippies. This is tahini butter, that's fine. Richard's 100% peanuts, okay, good. So you just have to read the ingredients, you know? Molasses, they're putting molasses in there. It's gonna taste good, but it has too much sugar. We got the organic, okay? They're really using this to as a buzzword nowadays. Rustic white, no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. No high fructose corn syrup, because they know people don't like that stuff. But it still has enriched wheat. It still turns into sugar really fast. So it's a step up, but not that high of a step. It's always important to read labels, okay? Especially if you're trying to get hummus. First of all, the label, you have to have the magnifying glass because it's like so tiny. Okay, but the first ingredients is canola oil. That's GMO, unfortunately. Soy oil. All right, we found one. Okay, so this is with sunflower oil, no soy oil. This is good. Okay, we found one. So always read the labels for the hidden ingredients. All right, guys, I'll see you next video.